Hi everyone, I'm Fragile Tom, otherwise known as the person who tried to hug the CEO. I'm here today to give you guys a guide over going through Corporate Clash as a one-laff Uber, and all the differences that come with it. In the description below, all of the sections are listed as well as their timestamps, that way you can refer to them whenever you'd like. With all that being said, I hope you enjoy. A one-laff Uber is a special Uber that only has one laff. You can make it during April Tunes, which is an event that begins on the 1st of April. Typically, it lasts a few weeks, so you don't have to rush when it comes to making it. However, if you forget to make one before the event ends, you'll probably have to wait till next year when the event comes back to make one. Besides the laff, there's no main difference between a one-laff Uber and a normal tune. The only minor difference that exists is the fact that a one-laff tune has a sad face in their laff meter rather than a happy one, and whenever they go sad and teleport back to the playground, the death message that they would receive is different as well, mocking them about how they just died. When it comes to which starting gags I would pick, I would ask one question. Do you have anyone to help you out? If the answer is yes, then you can pick whatever gag tracks you want. But if the answer is no, then your only realistic choice is lure and throw. Otherwise you would have to dodge attacks in order to survive any fight. Keep in mind you can multi-tune to make your life easier, as your main tune can take the hits for the Uber. But if you're like me and you don't wish to multi-tune, then you would have to rely on others for help. If you're watching this in the beginning of April Tunes, chances are there are lots of Ubers running around Toontown Central, so it won't be as hard as you think to find help. Training gags is going to be one of the most grindy parts of being a one-laff tune. This is mainly because you can't go through the normal route of training on Mint supervisors. Instead, you gotta take advantage of other bonuses. One of the methods that I used was I trained in HQs with an invasion on a Friday. For those who don't know, COG HQs have a constant ×1 additive multiplier, and then an invasion adds another ×1. Gag Farm Friday adds another ×1, and if the stars align and you get the Gag Skill Up multiplier task, and you turn that in, that gives you another ×1. Which gives you a massive ×5 multiplier, which can really help boost your gag training. However, HQ training is not the only strategy you can utilize to get gag experience. Squeak has come up with a strategy which I believe is safer and can give you more gag experience. The only requirement is just you either have a group of friends or a group of tunes that are willing to go in first and use rewards for you to get your experience. If you guys don't follow Squeak, his Twitch is in the description below. Give him a follow and give him food because Aaron or Mega Snoop does not feed him and he is starving.
Go into a bullion, okay? Okay. Go into a bullion with 4 tunes. All of them are you, of course, okay? 3 of the tunes go into a battle and kill the cogs with the least amount of health, leaving the highest HP cog. You sue that cog, okay? Then, you bring the Uber in, now that the cog has been neutralized, and you train on it until you defeat the cog. It is both time efficient, easy, resourceful, and it gets you at least 1500 experience per run for a one-laff Uber. That's awesome.
Throughout my journey as a one-laff, I picked up some tricks that helped make my life easier as I played throughout the game. Now I'd like to share some of the tricks I've learned for myself and other people to you guys. 1. Never carry full gags. I never carry full gags in order to save on jelly beans, as I end up dying so often I would spend hundreds of beans just to get my gags back, so saving a few beans here and there will add up to thousands saved in the long run. 2. Do fishing bingo. Whenever Wednesday or the silly Saturday cycle comes around, make sure to go to a fishing pong and do fishing bingo. It will save you lots of time and worry about how many beans you have. One thing to keep in mind is that you share the winning amount with everyone, so if someone else gets a bingo, you also get the winning amount. 3. Have a calculator with you. I know this sounds crazy, but as your gags start to develop and you come against stronger cogs, it'll be hard to memorize which gags can kill what cog, so having a calculator there can help you determine if certain gags can kill or not. This will save you lots of deaths in the long run. Allow me to show you how you can calculate the damage. One thing to keep in mind with all these calculations is that if you come up with a decimal, Clash will always round up. Even if it's a 0.1, it'll go up to the next number above it. Unprestige lore. You get the gag damage and you multiply it by 1.5. Prestige lore. You get the gag damage and you multiply it by 1.65. Combo damage and unprestige lore. You add up the gag damage and you multiply it by 1.7. Combo damage with prestige lore. You add up the total gag damage and you multiply it by 1.85. Combo damage. You add up the total damage of all the gags and you multiply it by 1.2. 4. Know about lore tech. Lore tech is a technique that can be performed with someone with prestige lore. How it works is that if there is a cog in battle lored with 100% accuracy, if you use any kind of group lore, it can never miss, even a small magnet. Keep in mind that if there is a cog with 95% accuracy and another one with 100% accuracy, the one with the 95% takes priority, meaning it could still miss. Hopefully knowing this will save you with lots of deaths in the future, and hopefully you can use it to your advantage. Finally, don't expect to live every fight. The reason I say this is because you will end up dying a lot more often than you believe. One thing you'll come to realize is how often gags can miss in this game, and they miss a lot. So go in knowing that it will take lots of patience and determination, and not everything will go your way. Being an Uber is just a different way of playing the game, so make sure you're having fun above all else. And that's it. At least that's it for this video anyway. I do plan to make different videos regarding the facilities and bosses, but I haven't had as much time lately because of school and midterms, so hopefully I can get through with being a consistent upload. This video took lots of time for me to make, and I want it to be as good as I can make it. So if you enjoyed it, subscribe and leave a like. And if you want to see more of me, I stream on Twitch every weekend, so you can come and follow me and watch the shenanigans that go down there too. With all that being said, I hope you all have a good day or night. I'll see you later.